What's going on? It's Rock from Flip the Thrift, and you're not going to want to miss this video. Tons of stuff. And if you guys are not yet subscribed, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, hit the notification bell to get notified when I post new content. Let's get started. Okay, it is pretty quiet down here. I don't know if it's reverberating off the wall. Is that the right word? I think that's the right word. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I picked up today. We're going to get started right now. So let's just pick a bag. We got 1, 2, 3, big box, 3 bags. Okay, we did okay today. I think I spent a total of like $85, something like that. Not a whole lot. Probably going to go out again tomorrow. That is the plan. So this was $1. Got a Penn State. I find a lot of Penn State stuff out here. This is a Russell, and it is made in USA. It's definitely vintage. It's not in the best condition, but I can probably get about $20 for that. Not a whole lot of profit. Not very much, but, you know, not too bad. I got another one. Now, these, I only picked these up because I think that these are vintage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put new laces in these. These are, I think these are tennis. Yeah, I think that's the Nike tennis symbol. So these are Nike tennis, and I think they're a little bit older. They're a cool colorway. I'm going to try to get them as clean as possible. I do have another pair of shoes somewhere that I need to take and clean. I don't know where they are. Somewhere around here. But they do need to be cleaned, so I'm going to take them also. Also, I have these boots. I picked these boots up. They were $1. I'm not really sure what they are. They need like a super cleaning. They had the shoe trees. I think this is called a shoe tree or something like that. Here's the other boot. Not really sure what they are, but they're very well made. They're really good leather. They're perfect for like just like barn work, anything like that. But for $1, I don't know what brand they are. I have to look the brand up. They do seem to be in pretty good condition. They're a little worn on the soles, but not too bad for $1. They're definitely going to look really good when I clean them up. So that's what really matters in the end. Okay, so this is actually a couple things that I got at a thrift store yesterday that I didn't show because I didn't do a haul video yesterday. So this was really cool. I paid $5 for this. This is an Izod club. I think I passed on this a few times, but I didn't notice that it was it's a Pebble Beach, which is, I think it's just a club. Maybe Florida or California or something like that. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but it's really cool. It's the satin bomber. It has the pocket at the end of the sleeve. It's really like really 80s. So it's really, really cool. And I picked this up. This was new at Tag. This is an RJC, made in Hawaii, made in USA. Hawaii is USA. So this was $5. It's got all the airplanes on it, fighter jets, or not jets, but airplanes, B-52s, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. There's B-24, P-51, just a whole bunch of different airplanes, fighter planes. War, Army, military, whatever. Those are a lot of good keywords that I would probably put in that listing, which is a good idea. And I've been drinking some green tea, and this is a different brand. I was drinking, I think it was Turkey Hill or something. Really good for you. I don't know how good it is to drink tea all the time. I know tea's not good if you drink it all the time. It's probably not good for your kidneys, I'm assuming. But whatever. Okay, so I picked this cord up. It was only $4. This is a Wii cord. This I will probably not even open. I will include this with a Wii if I already know that the Wii works. Maybe, no, I'll probably take it out of the box. I'll probably use this in case I find a Wii that needs a cord. So whenever I see cord, if I was to order that cord online, it would probably be around the same price anyway. So, but it most likely, there's a lot of U.S. sellers that are doing the aftermarket parts too as well. So it's not all just coming from China, which I would not recommend buying from because it's going to take forever for you to even get it. So, you know, it's kind of like a pain in the butt. So I'm going to have to keep track of that. I'm going to have to write that down. That was $10 from that store that I did not get a receipt. Make sure you guys are keeping all your receipts for your records. It is a nightmare at the end of the year to do your taxes. You can do them quarterly, but that's a whole nother story, so we're not even going to get into that. If you guys do have any questions, I'm not a CPA, I'm not a professional. I have been doing a lot of research lately, and I do have answers to some questions, so if you guys do have like simple questions that you're not sure of or whatever, I might have the answer. You never know. A lot of people just Google, you know, whatever. But I've been learning. I think that I'm going to take a course because I would rather save money and do my taxes myself. If you're just going to count everything up and do it all and basically have it all done, then it doesn't make sense to hand your work over to someone else when you can just pay $100 just to TurboTax and just do it yourself. It doesn't really make any sense. I think there's a free TurboTax too. So I did see some cargo Levi's pants, but I only picked these up because they're shorts and I know that they're going to definitely sell. These were $4.95. Those were $5. These were $5 too. Here's another brand that I just learned. I never heard of this brand, but these sell for a really high amount. It's called Flint and Tinder. These are in good shape. I don't know if these are like fireproof or I don't know. I have to do a little bit more research on these. They're a decent size. They're 36. They're actually my size, but they're a little too short for me. I don't really do the short inseam. So these were $4.95. Also, these were $5 a pair. They're both the same exact pair. They're the same exact size. I'm almost positive. They may be a different style, maybe. No, they're both 36s, so we'll do well on them. The sell-through rate, which is the sold listings that are sold, is way more than what's listed, which means that these are going to sell on probably immediately, like within the next day or two, a couple days. You know, I can't see them taking longer than a week to sell if the sell-through rate is that high. You know, 150% or whatever. It was high. You know, there might have been, let's just say there's 300 listings and there's 350 sold. That's a good sell-through rate. That's like excellent. It's over 100%. All right, so she tied my bag in a knot. We're gonna have to untie it over here. Let's see. All right, so this yard sale, I've seen some weightlifting belts, and now's a good time where a lot of people are working out. So it's a really good time to pick these belts up. This is a brand I never heard of before. This is a really good belt. This is a large, it's a good size. The name of the brand is Harbinger, something like that. Okay, whoops, sorry guys, that was a state bank text. So here's the belt right here. I think they sell for like $25, $30, something like that. I'm probably going to charge shipping on something like this because it's just, I don't know. I guess I could just, this could just go in a box, but it's probably going to be more than a pound. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to ship this. I'm not really sure. I've sold a belt before. So this one is, I mean, they're not in the best condition. They're a little worn, a little used, but they were cheap. This one was $1 and that one was $3. So this one's a Gold's Gym one. Nothing fancy, just a weightlifting belt. People need them. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're in rough condition. Nobody really cares. This one's a small medium, so that one's a small one. So maybe it was like a wife and a husband, you know, whatever. So, whatever. Alright, so I picked this up. I think it was $5. This is the authorized edition of Monopoly Hawaii. This is the Hawaii edition. I need to look at the date. What's the date on this? It's probably old. It's made in the USA. Date. 96. The last date on it is 96. So, is that 1955 or something when it first came out? So I think this is 96. But the box is in really good shape and it's all new. Everything inside is brand new. And I think a new one, I don't know if it was sealed or what the case was, but I probably should have looked at the board first. The board is excellent. The board's in perfect condition. But yeah, everything inside is sealed. The cards, I don't know, they look, yeah, this is all this is sealed. Now the cards, I don't know why. They have a rubber band around them. Maybe just to keep them from not flying all over the place. Ooh, and the money. The money is sealed. Yeah. So this is a brand new set. I don't know why the cards are like that. I'm going to have to make sure and count the cards, make sure they are all there. There's the dice. There's the pieces. We got the houses and the hotels. So I'll count the cards, make sure they're all there. We have the directions here. The board here. So it is definitely 100%. Hopefully, as long as the cards are all there, it is 100% complete. So I'm guessing that I could probably get about 60 or 70 for this. Really great score. Awesome score. $5 into 70. All day. I'll do that all day. Alright, so what else do we got in here? Okay, so I've seen this game. I've sold this game before. It's called Riven. It was only $1. It's brand new sealed. I've sold this game not sealed before. I think for... This is the sequel to Myst. Did I sell this before? No, I think I had a hard time selling this. I think it was the total opposite, so... I don't know. Tell you what, let's do a little bit of research on it real quick and see what we can find. Alright. Riven. The sequel to Myst. PC. Let's go. There's that one. There's one. That one's brand new. $15. Free shipping. Yeah, I think I had a used one and it wasn't really selling. Looking for the jewel. There's a smaller one. They're trying to get 15. There's other sets that seem to be selling a lot better. I think what the deal is with this is I think that there's more to this set. I think if you have more of it, then it's definitely worth more. So, whatever. $1. I'll get my money back, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or if I'm going to... I do have a bottle of this. This is like one of my favorite colognes. Nautica Competition. I like Aqua de Joux, whatever. Which is it Versace? Or no, it's Armani. And what's the other one that I wear? Cool Water. I got a bottle of Cool Water. So this was brand new. I wasn't going to pass it up for $2. I believe that this is vintage. I think this is a vintage bottle. Let's see. I'll have to scan it and check it out first, but for $2, it's a no-brainer. Alright, so what else do we have in here? Okay, here was the game I got from... The guy was a little ignorant to me, but, you know, I'm glad I stayed and I didn't get ignorant back. He wasn't, like, super ignorant, but he was just, like... People are just so unhappy that I just don't get it. Alright, so this Metal Gear game, this is a PlayStation. It has 2 discs in it. This is the PS1. This is Metal Gear Solid. I did check the discs before. It is absolutely 100% complete. It's in excellent condition, which is great, which is what I like to see in a video game. The rest of the ones that I was looking at were just absolutely terrible. So we have the whole complete game right here. I think I should get about $40 for this. I paid $5. I should get about $40 for that one. There's another one that's a greatest hits. I don't think that one's worth as much. I think they're the same. It's the same game, but it is what it is. It was worth it. He had Tekken 4. He had a couple games, but then when I looked Tekken 4 up, it wasn't really worth that much. So I paid $3 for some ink. It's expired 2019, so it's not too old. If you guys don't know, you can sell expired ink. Just don't pick it up if it's like 10 years old, 5, 6 years old. I try to keep it within like 3 years because then I know I'm probably not going to have an issue. I think I've even sold ink before that may have been like up to like 5 years expired. So, I mean, it just depends on you. It's up to you. You know, you're the one selling it. I just ripped it really bad, but nobody cares. Doesn't have to be perfect. So that's $5.64. That's the tricolor. And I picked this pin up. This is a really, really cool brooch. It was only 10 cents. It is marked. Can't see what that says. What does that say? It doesn't say Avon, does it? Let's see. Just really cool for somebody that's like into like computers. Let's take it out of the bag. See, I couldn't see it. I think you guys seen it, but I didn't see it. Come on, open, says me. Open. Ugh. made it worse. Now there's a glare. I can't see. Is it upside down? What does that say? My magnifying glasses, I don't know about you guys, but the ones that I have, they're terrible. It says like AJG or something. It says 22 karat gold. I don't know what it says. I don't care. I've already lost interest. Okay, so picked up this marble bag. This was $2. 2 or 3? $2. This is the Adventure marble. I don't know if did I list it. I have another one sitting over there. I have to fill them with something to fill them out. This is filled with stuff, so we're gonna open it up. I don't know what this bag is worth. They're usually worth like 25 bucks. They're not worth a ton of money. I don't know why people stress the fact that you should pick them up. I mean, if you can get them for next to nothing like I just did, but I'm not spending 10 on them. I'm not going to do that. That's a really cool. So we did pick up some hats today. A couple hats. So that, and then we got some shirts. So all the shirts were really, really cheap. All right, so I put the bag over there. Now, what's in the bag? Okay, so this was, I just went to the Salvation Army. It's actually right across the street. All right, so I seen this. This one is, oh, what's her name? Susie Carmichaels. Susie Carmichaels. Her hair is bendy. Really cool. This is from 2000. It looks like it's, I don't know what that uniform is. Is that her school uniform? But this one I cannot find online. I cannot find this on the internet. I think maybe I was looking wrong and I might have passed it. But one of these sold, there's none listed. Like, this is a super rare find from 2000. This is 21 years old. It's in excellent condition. It even has plastic over the tag. So I expect to get at least $50 for this, and I paid $2. So maybe even more, maybe more. I'll price it high and we'll go from there. Okay, I got these for myself if they don't fit me. I got some 511s. Got the raw denim. I wish it was more raw, but these were probably washed 100 times. So, I think this was $1. This was Onita Power Tee. This is made in USA, 100% cotton. This has the Warner Brothers Tweety Bird. I think it's 1996. Pretty good condition. There's nothing else on it. Just a little Tweety Bird in the corner. So just a cool vintage tee. It's single stitch. You can see the best way to find the single stitch is to either look on the sleeve or look at the hem, because they're both going to be single stitch. There's the hem, there's the single stitch, and there's the sleeve single stitch. So that means that this was made in the 90s, mid 90s, early 90s, 80s. Anything probably after 96 is probably not going to be a single stitch, like 97, 98. So I didn't know that they made them single stitch in 96. It's probably the last year. So I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not an expert. I know just enough about vintage clothing just to have a good enough eye to pick it up. So this was all the shirts. I think they were $1. They were super cheap. They were $1. All right, so this is Bourbon Street, French Quarter, Bourbon Street, New Orleans. Just a really cool. It's made in USA. It's definitely vintage. I didn't look at the sleeve, so I don't know. This one is not a single stitch, so it may not be that old. Probably 90s, maybe late 90s. This is a cool ringer. Whenever you see this, the ring around the neck and the sleeve, the cap, or not cap, but the end of the sleeve of the short sleeve, that's called a ringer. So this is a vintage ringer. It's MGM Grand Las Vegas. I think MGM. I think that's a casino. So that's really cool. Really nice ringer. Here's another ringer. This one is Hershey Park. That one's pretty cool. Now these aren't like, super scores, but for what I paid for them, which was not a whole lot. And that's a single stitch, that Hershey Park one. I just thought that this one had a really cool design on it. It's not made in USA. 100% cotton World Series poker. I don't think so. May hand wash. It doesn't say where it was made. I don't know. But this one is World Series poker, and it just has a really, really dope design on the back. Has the snake and the deck of cards, and it says on the flop. On the flop. World Series poker on the flop. So this was probably something that you had to get at maybe a tournament or something. This is cool. I just thought that was just a cool shirt. It says Las Vegas County Jail. Says it real big on the back. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if I can list this or not. It's kind of close to like jail material, so I don't know. I don't think that this is vintage. Maybe a little bit, so whatever. Not too bad. Pretty cool find. Alright, so this was actually made by Bike. So this is a little bit old, and this is just like that other shirt. Look at all that pilling. Whenever you see that inside, you can buy the machines. I'm going to show you. I have two of them. So I've had them in different areas. My shop before was actually bigger than this. If you guys don't already know. This one's called Evercare. These are pretty good. They just turn them on and they just kind of shave the fabric. You clean them out. You just empty the little chamber. I just blow on them and blow all the dust out of them. I take the top piece off and blow on that too. And just clean the inside of it out, and they work pretty good. One works better than the other. Like, there may be better ones that you can find, but it's just a fabric shaver. But they're inexpensive. They're like $7. Just got the material on this one. This one I grabbed because it has a really big line on it. This is really dope. This is nice. This might fit my daughter. Penn State Nittany Lions. This was also $1. $1 hair. Alright, so I don't know if that's gonna fit her. She's kind of too big for that. So I don't know what this one's worth, but it's just has the really dope logo. It has a lot of pilling on it. A lot of it I don't think is pilling. I think I just need to hit it with a I also use a sticky to clean off the lint, a lint brush. Alright, this one I did not notice that it was in that bad a condition, or I wouldn't have bought it. This was $2. I'm wondering if it's vintage or not. No, this is a Nike. It's just a Nike sweatshirt. I do have a Cardinals. I might just end up keeping this one. Maybe I'll just take it home and wash it and just wear it myself. I think I have a Cardinals. I have Orioles on now, but I think I have a Cardinals hat. I do. I have a couple Cardinals hats. So maybe I'll keep that one. I don't know. It's not in the best condition. But now we're going to get into the hats. We got Penn State. We're going to do all of the hats in a row, and we'll get into the rest of the box. This is a vintage Penn State. One size fits all, made in Bangladesh. So I don't know. I know this is definitely vintage. It's not really dirty. Is that really? Yeah, a little bit on the back. It's not perfect, but whatever. World Series Champions 2011. So if I wanted to, I could just keep one of these hats to wear with that hoodie if I wanted to. So this one is nice. This one's new. This one still has the... This one still has the stickers. I think there was a sticker there. I just watched a video yesterday. Just take tape, regular packing tape, and just kind of stick it to the sticky part, and it will pull it up. I did that on a pair of jeans. It had a size strip on it, and they pulled it off, and then it sat for a long time. Sometimes the heat gets into them, and they melt a little bit, but if they're real melted, they're really hard to get out. But it wasn't, I'm imagining it wasn't that bad, so it did kind of come out. So this is World Series Champions 2011. This is League Champions 2013. So this is cool. I might even be able to sell these both together to somebody that's just a fan, just a St. Louis fan. So, alright, well, why don't we just, let me see. Let's move this out of the way. Try to get into the box of hats. That's what we're trying to do. Got a bunch of cameras today. I gotta clean. A lot of stuff I got today was real dusty, and I'm gonna have to clean it off, but that's okay. I don't mind a little dust and a little bit of dirt. Cool. Check out that hammer. This is vintage. Vintage. This is vintage. Hut, hut, hut. Alright, so I don't know what that's worth. This was in a box at a yard sale, so I just grabbed it. It's got Nancy Drew, and it has Quick Yoga, so just a couple little DS games, whatever. Probably paid next to nothing for them. I'll just sell them. They're probably only worth $5 a piece, if that. You know, I may just hold on to them and just bundle them with another DS. Alright, so here is the box of hats. She told me just give me $3 for all of the hats. So I said, okay, excuse me. So then I don't have to go through them. A lot of them are probably junk though. This one is Lucas Service Center. That's a Texaco. It's probably pretty old. Is it a... No, it's not a... Looking to see if they are a whatchamacallit hat. Wear guard, work clothes. This one is a Meyer Dairy. That one's probably going to be junk. That one's really dirty inside. That one I'll probably just toss. I'll probably redonate that one. This one says Betts and Tech. One size fits all. Do not know. This is just like a blue corduroy. Don't know. One of these I have to vacuum out. All of the stuff is coming out of it, and that is this one. So this one is... Let's see if I can show you the patch. There's the patch. Got a cool patch. That's just a Farm Impco. Not really sure. This one is... This one's a K product. That's what I was looking for. This one's a K brand. That means it's old. But I'm going to have to vacuum out all of that because it's just really bad. Let me get my trash can real quick. I don't want to get that everywhere. So you can take the foam out of them. You don't have to leave the foam in them. If they're really bad and it just needs to come out, just take the foam out. The customer's not going to care. It wasn't any good anyway. This one's nice. This one is D and A. This is a DA cap. This one is a Designer Award Headwear, Republic of China. This one's actually in pretty good shape. Also, you want to check the tabs. You want to open them, make sure that they're not going to rip off. Like this one has... This one is new. This one I'll probably sell new. This one doesn't seem like it was worn. Big A parts, I'm not really sure what that is. It could be local, so it would mean that it's probably not worth anything. We got Holly Milk. Yeah, see, a lot of these are going to be local hats. Somebody probably already went through them. This one's disgusting. USS Sylvania. This is one of those ships. This one is like a Navy ship, I think. This one's a new Aero Pro model. Be on the lookout for those because that's really good right there. That's a really old hat. This is made in USA too, so pretty cool. New Aero's been around for a really long time. That's a cool hat. We got, what's this one? We got Foxborough. That one's pretty cool. This one's got some foam coming out of it too. I'm going to have to clean that out. I'm going to have to clean the foam out of that one. So there's another, there's two I got to clean. There's another. This is cool. This one says Top Gun. This one is Navy America. That's cool. Right. Pretty neat. Alright, so nothing wrong with getting your hands dirty once in a while. This one says Top Gun. That one's pretty cool. It says Navy on the inside. Not too sure about that. Village Square, trustworthy hardware store. That one's Shermansdale. See, that one's local. A lot of these local ones, they're just nobody's going to buy them. They're going to sit. This one is probably another New Era, maybe. Probably made in USA. Another USS Sylvania. I'll look them up. I'll look every one of them up just to make sure. If I don't think that they're really worth listing, then I probably won't. That's just a hat. I'm just going to throw that out. Hoover's Turkey Farm. That one's Newport. Another one that's local that's probably not worth anything. That one's really cool. That one might have some value to it. If it was a K brand, it would have been even better. This one's a Spaceport USA. I know, the Kennedy. Isn't it the Kennedy something? Kennedy Space Center, NASA. So I'm guessing that this hat is probably made in USA, made in Taiwan. No offense. But, you know. That's how it is. Alright, so this hat is actually in pretty good shape. It just is really dusty. So that's all dust. I gotta get all that off. So that's cool. This is called Scrambled Eggs. That leaf design that you see right there is called Scrambled Eggs. Ives, I have no idea what that is. This hat is pretty worn. This is a DeLong. That's another old hat brand. Some of these hats are still making hats. I don't think K brand does. I don't think they make hats now. Diversey something Corporation. That's not something that is probably going to be worth anything. Probably nothing. Designer Pro. This one is a Diversey. Another one. Yeah, another crap hat. Floyd Brown Associates Limited. Aquatech. This one is a Crown. That one's probably not worth anything either. Amcus Rescue System. I think that this is another NASA. This one had foam in it too. That's gone. That one had foam in it. That's not in there no more. Motor Technology. Alright. Don't know what that is either. Have to look that one up also. Definitely worn. This one has this one has entire foam in it. Okay. Motor Technology. So, not great, but not too bad. Some of that NASA stuff can go for good money. That'll probably be the first one I look up, would be the NASA, vintage NASA. Alright, so we'll take a look at these later. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, tell a friend, you know, whatever. Rock from Flip Thrift is at it again. So we're going to get started with all this stuff. I'm going to start listing, doing what I got to do, yada, 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 and figure out who I'm going to sell this hammer to.